Hello, my name is Jennifer Cortes, and unfortunately, I'm unable to have an audience present at this time. Everyone that I knew had a previous engagement, and they weren't able to be pulled from it. I chose, well, actually, here are my outlines, informal outlines. Here's one. Here's two. And my sites are Be Loved for Who You Really Are. It's a published book located at your local library by Dr. Judith Snervin and Dr. James Shawaski. And the second would be Why I Try Not to Do Things for Others, but for Myself Instead by Gretchen Rubin. It's located in psychcentral.com. It's basically a blog regarding her life. I chose to write about relationships, specifically selflessness and selfishness, because anyone who's had a relationship can relate to those two terms, where a relationship is selfless. It can be selflessness, but as it continues to move, it progresses into being selfishness, excuse me. Selflessness is putting one's needs above others. As Dr. Snervin stated, you don't see the other person you don't see your partner as the other person per se. You see him as an extension of yourself. For example, if dinner cancels and your mates and you have plans, dinner canceled, one should be understanding rather than confrontational, because you would want the same in return. For relationships need compassion to be successful and healthy. And when selflessness, love, or selflessness acts lack in a relationship, it'll progress into selfishness. And selfishness is constantly putting oneself above anyone else's. For example, a partner. Let's say a woman, she depends on a man for support, and he's unable to come or deliver. Should she be wrong in feeling disappointed? She needs to learn how to depend on herself. Fending for themselves is not, when one fends for themselves, their needs are not being met, and that relationship is not progressing. It's regressing. One tends to lose interest when their needs are not being met, and eventually the relationship dies. In order for you to obtain and continue to have a successful relationship, compassion needs to be established between each other, no matter what. Relationships are very difficult, true indeed, but if both parties actually practice being compassionate towards each other, then the relationship will be successful. Because even though selflessness is a key component, it sometimes turns into selfishness, whether we want to admit it or not. Thank you.